Hello everyone, I'm Akif Mateen, Fund Manager of ABFX Fund Management Services. You are cordially welcome to watch ABFX Trading Corp's weekly Forex market outlook for 31st week of 2017, which is from 31st July to 4th of August. Each and every week we post our weekly market outlook in our YouTube channel, so stay connected with us through YouTube and share our videos. These are the links through which you can stay connected with us. You also find these links in our Facebook page. So let's move on. Here are the upcoming news that's gonna release in this week. Well, in the Monday, you know, there are not some important news to be released, but in the Tuesday we have Australian dollars, Reserve Bank of Australia's rate statement news at 10:30 a.m. on Bangladesh Standard Time. We have GBP manufacturing PMI and USD ISM manufacturing PMI on the same day. On the Wednesday, we have NZD employment news, and obviously we have USD ADP non-farm employment change news, and we have pounds construction PMI news. On the Thursday, we have Australian dollars trade balance news, and we have some important news for GBP on Thursday at 2:30 p.m., 5 p.m., and 5:30 p.m. We have pounds bank rate gonna release on 5 p.m. Thursday, and we have BOE Governor Carney's speech on 5:30 p.m. on Thursday. Well, on the Friday we have the most important news at 6:30 p.m. on USD NFP. Also, we have Canadian trade balance and employment news, and at 7:30 a.m. we have Australian dollars RBA monetary rate statements. So we have to consider these newses in this upcoming week, by the way. So here are some fundamental facts that actually we have to remember for 31st week. For this 31st week, well, we are seeing that Fed's Kashkari actually stated a clear-cut direction that the balance sheet that actually Federal Reserve is gonna showing us is actually not boosting U.S. economy that much. That actually so it's a negative comment for U.S. dollar. So U.S. dollar is gonna be weak. So let's see what happens. Also, North Korea actually fires missile into the sea of East Coast, and this actually put a threat on U.S. Economy. Maybe it actually is a good threat for U.S. and JPY, by the way. And Russia actually orders out U.S. diplomats in the sanctions retaliation, which is also actually a negative news for U.S. dollars. And we are seeing that Canada is actually growing, and IMF actually releases that US dollar rate is overvalued by 10 to 20%. The fact that it has been overvalued compared to US fundamental facts, so there are more room to go down, by the way. And euro is also undervaluation to 3% to 5%, by the way. So euro is going to rise more than actually we are predicting. IMF also declared that pound valuation is actually 0 to 15% above level consistent. So it's actually overvalued, by the way. And this uncertainty is actually because of the Brexit issue. So that's actually we are actually seeing. The last week we have seen that Australian dollar new home sales actually fall sharply, and New Zealand business confidence actually dropped in July. So there are some important news for Australian NZD that is gonna that's actually have released last week. So fundamentally, Australian dollar and NZ dollar also was weak, but US dollar was a bit weaker. So that's why AUD USD actually rose last week. So let's have a look to the other facts. The euro. Let's have a look to the euro first of all. Well, euro actually is a bit high because US dollar dipped of overwhelming U.S. economic data and political uncertainty, and because of Sterling actually boosted by the hopes that Britain will exit European Union under a transitional deal, and Finance Minister Philip Hammond actually told that he wanted to avoid a cliff edge. So Britain's border will actually be stopped in between March 2019. So these are the newses that actually put Sterling a bit powerful condition. So let's move back to Canadian dollar. There are some their data is actually good. So there are some expectations for another interest rate hike from the Bank of Canada in this year. and the probable time is September. Okay. Okay. And also we are seeing that oil, which is actually Canada's major export, is actually a bit high, and investors are digested the signs of easing oversupply. So oil is gonna bull, by the way. And let's have a look to yen. The yen strength index is actually right now bullish, so there is a possibility that USD JPY will actually fall a bit low than we expected. The Australian dollar, let's move to Australian dollars. Actually it's a bit bullish, by the way, because US GDP and the labor cost pushed the US dollar a bit lower. That's why the Australian dollar actually found rooms to gain its strength. The New Zealand dollar actually eased a bit because of below estimated Chinese data and poor New Zealand business confidence report. So NZD is a bit weak, but if US dollar is weaker, then NZD USD gonna bull. Well, let's have a look to dollar index. Well, it's actually been deepened by US political uncertainty, and the same thing goes for gold and oil also. They actually been strengthened due to US dollar's fall. So these are the facts that actually we have to remember trading this week. So our expectation for this week is our expectations for this week is that euro could be fundamentally strong, GBP, NZD, and odd also could be, but the important fact is the US dollar is fundamentally weak, by the way. So let's see what happens. So let's have a look to dollar index chart. Well, our previous prediction was that it will actually go bull and will move up to 95.32 level, but it's actually a dream right now. So US dollar could rise a bit up to 93.7 levels, and then may fall up to 92.63. It's actually its ultimate direction right now. That's actually we're seeing. This is a good zone. So it was previously a good demand zone, but there is a possibility that the dollar may touch 92.63 level, and then it will actually find its actual demand. So after that the price may rise, but before that there is a possibility that it will actually fall. Let's have a look to gold. If dollar index is gonna fall, US dollar is weak. Our previous prediction was that it will actually touch 1280 level, by the way. But if it breaks this trend line, the red trend line that actually I'm gonna you're seeing, so if it breaks this trend line, there is a possibility that gold will move a lot higher and will touch 1300 levels. If not, if the price been resisted by this trend line, and the price will actually break this gray trend line that actually you are seeing, so then the gold may fall up to 1234 level. So let's have a look to oil. Well, same case goes for oil. If US dollar actually be weaker, oil gonna rise up to this level, which is 50.44, and if it breaks this trend line, it will move a lot higher. Initially it will break this resistance, but if oil actually gets resistance from this level, which is 50.44, which is from this trend line, it will actually fall up to 48.04 levels. So actually let's see what happens for oil. So that's all for now. Thank you all for watching. Please like and share our videos. Hope we will stay connected. Till then, goodbye.